My brother, you are a king. My sister, you are a queen. Whether you recognize this fact or not, it is actually true. Not only that, you're also a magician, you're a lover, and you're a warrior. In this video, I want to talk to you about one of the most influential books on my life, King, Warrior, Magician, Lover, by Dr. Robert Moore and Doubglas Gillette. Why is this helpful? It's helpful because it overlays the aspects of you that already exist, but it gives it a deeper, mystical, and ancient meaning. The king is your spirit. The magician is your environment, the resources that you have. The lover is your heart, your soul, your unconscious mind, your programming. Your warrior is your physical body. Well, all these are psychological concepts. They are fuzzy. They are soft science. What if there's a way to make them more tangible so they give your life more clarity and definition? Well, there is a way. If you create a scene for each of these quadrants, king, warrior, magician, lover, specifically for you. For example, for the warrior, if you go to the gym to work out and take care of your body, and then you prepare your food in your kitchen, and then you go to sleep in bed, then these are three scenes where you nurture the warrior aspect of you. What about the lover? The lover is about your heart, your soul, your unconscious mind, and also about the community, your tribe, your loved ones, the people you engage and interact with. So some scenes for that can be the place where you sit down to journal, where you sit down to meditate, where you sit down to pray, so you can heal your own soul, your own unconscious mind. And also the scene where you gather with your tribe, with your loved ones, with your people. And now, if we go to the king scene, one of them could be the place where you still meditate, because there's an overlap. When you're meditating, you're connecting with the deeper spiritual part of you. It can be your worship place. It can be the place where you listen to new things and study spirituality. And those are the scenes where you nurture the king aspect of you. And then for the magician, this is the scene where you engage with your environment, combining it with your gifts, skills, and knowledge to produce something to the community that you're in so that you can get compensated for it and create an economy that will sustain the warrior aspect of you, the king aspect of you, the lover aspect of you, and the magician aspect of you. This is one layer of why this is so beneficial for you to organize your life in such a way in your mind that gives you clarity and definition. And this way, you know that any scene that does not belong in those scenes that you set for yourself uniquely is a distraction. So you know exactly what you need to focus on, the most important aspects of your life. Another layer of going deeper into this idea is that each of those characteristics has an overactive shadow and an underactive shadow. For example, the king can be the tyrant, or it can be the weak king or the weakling. The warrior can be the bully or the coward. The magician can be the dummy or the manipulator, and the lover can be the addict or the impotent. Well, why is this important? This is important because it is likely that each of us has some of these shadow characteristics in each of the aspects. And what we need to do to heal them is go to the lover scene and journal about them so we can bring those shadows into the light, talk to a therapist, talk to a coach, do EFT tapping, do NLP, do whatever it is that makes you feel better at a deeper level. Not temporarily. We're not talking about instant gratification. We're talking about long-term gratification. Sustainable work that pays off now and later. In this channel specifically, I help people overcome their inhibited voice. And the inhibited voice is commonly experienced by a specific personality, not to exclude the rest of the personalities, but is more common and intense in a specific personality, which is primarily the magician. You see, each of us has a tendency to have a primary function. Some of us are more warrior than we are king, lover, and magician. Some of us are more king than we are lover, magician, and warrior. Some of us are more lover than we are magician, warrior, and king. And some of us are more magician than we are warrior, king, and lover. And the way it's commonly organized is that it's a primary function, a secondary function, and then a third and a fourth. And the first two are the more dominant. I'm gonna use me for example. I'm more of a magician and a warrior. So, subsequently, as I'm benefiting from the gifts of having the magician characteristics and the warrior characteristics, I also have the shadows that I had to work through of the magician shadows and the warrior shadows. One of the magician shadows is the dummy, and it's also called the silent type, the one that gets an inhibited voice at a very early age. So this kind of psychoanalysis and psychological organization of your mind, to a certain degree, it's not just a luxury, it's actually necessary to lead a more and more fulfilling life. Let me know what you think. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments. If you want me to expand on something, clarify something, if you want to fact check me on something. I love talking about this concept and it has been leading my life for several years now. So if you enjoyed that, please smash the like and subscribe button if you haven't already. Stay well, much love. I'll see you in the next video.